Hey, Miss Gray, just want to show you what the attic space looks like in here in the house. So what you're seeing is the damage from where the tree came through directly there. That's where the initial impact was. The far side rafter that goes up and down, that one's completely shattered. The next closest one to us is shattered. This third one looks fine, and these appear to be engineered trusses, not just standard stick frame rafters, so it's a little bit different here. But the first two are shattered. That whole wall's been pushed in a bit. You can see that gable is no longer connected. I'm going to back up, get repositioned, show you the next piece. All right, and here's where it fell across the house onto the backside. So you can see right along here where it started to splinter this one. In fact, cracked it right there. So this is right there where the step up comes on the front porch area. Right there is the first completely shattered rafter. Second, third one. Again, these are trusses. They run all the way up and down. And then I'm going to take a look and see how far apart these rafters are. You hold the phone for me. Thank you, sir. So this is actually 29 on center. This next one, I believe, gonna be closer to 24. Let's see. Center. So the majority of these are 24 on center. This one in particular, for some reason, is 29. It's a bit of a stretch on that. But just to give you an idea of what the gap is, we're gonna take you downstairs, show you what downstairs looks like and the damage that got caused from there. All right, Miss Gray, so this is the front door. As you walk into the house on the right-hand side, this is again where the tree exited, so it fell across the house. You can see some water standing on the floor down here. Obviously, the wet insulation had some issues. Blinds are a little messed up here. You also have the ceiling that's gonna have to be completely redone. You can see some of the rafters that were shattered. It's a lot easier to see from down here on some of these. That one's shattered further up. This is the closet. The closet also has some broken stuff in here as well. This is that step up we were talking about, so we know that one's shattered. This one's broken. And then the next, let's see, so we're at 1, 2, this one's right here. 3, 4, 5 rafters just in this side of it, okay? Luckily, nothing inside looks like it was damaged other than maybe the flooring. I'm not a flooring expert. I do see that it does lift up right here. I'm not sure how it was before. Could be a sign of water impact there. Let's see. Going out of this room, we're going to go further down the hallway for you. In this room, over here, nothing terrible. You can see a little bit of the tape has come off. As we look around, nothing horrible. We do have some water standing over in this corner. Okay. Take a look in the closet. Closet in here appears to be just fine. Okay. So damage for this room, very minimal. We're talking about just having to repaint the ceiling, but repainting it means we're going to scrape all this texture off, which is going to impact all the tape that we have. That tape is not only here, but also right here. So it goes into the corner there. So to redo that, we're gonna end up repainting the walls in here. Let me show you this back bedroom. Back bedroom's where it actually made impact. So this is where the tree came across. You can see obviously pretty big water stain there. Looks like the window is just fine. Okay. So realistically over here, it's in really good shape considering this is where the brunt of the impact happened. So I'm gonna have to repaint here. We're gonna have to re-scrape. We're gonna have to scrape down the ceilings because again, we have to retexture the ceilings. We're gonna be back into the tape and back into the walls again. Not a huge issue, that's pretty easy to be fixed. I don't see any water damage in here. We're good in here. Okay, I'll take you outside now. All right, that's the tree that actually fell. You can see it did a little bit of damage to the fence down there. This is where it caved in the roof up top, and that fell across it. Again, impacted directly above here. Right below this is that closet that has the opening now. That is that front right room. So realistically, you're talking about having to redo the majority of this slope. Had to redo a large section of this back slope. So about 5 rafters here, they got impacted. Over here, there was 3 that I counted. There could be more. Once we start pulling stuff off, we'll know a little bit better. Just want to give you an idea of where we're starting.